You first.
Okay. Well, for me, it was a dream come true. I had been wanting to work with Oliver my whole life. And I have been wanting to get a good role my whole life. And then on top of it, you get to work with these actors. You know, I think he was, the way he casted it was also very, very cool and intelligent and creative. I mean, the characters are amazing. Every single character is great. John Travolta is extraordinary. You know, they all surprise you in different ways. I mean, I knew she was good. I had seen some of her work, but I was so impressed to watch her work. And of course, then I saw her on the screen, and it surprised me again. I was there when she was doing it, but the camera picks up certain little things. So it's very exciting to be a part of this show, of this movie.
The exciting part about this movie is it's such a masculine movie, you know? These men are so strong. The way Oliver tells his stories is so full of testosterone. Yet the two most powerful figures in this movie are the two women, you know? The men are just the pawns around these women. And that was really exciting just to have that in this industry. You don't get that often, but also to have that in Oliver Stone's hands, you know, who is somebody who is so male. For him to tell a story where the female have all the power, that was really rare.
And I think it was very brave of him. And I adore him for having done it, because he actually tells the story from the point of view of a 25-year-old Californian girl. And he does a really good job with it, because the whole movie, it's her point of view.
Well, you know, something that was the hardest thing for us in the movie is saying, well, how could this happen? And how do we explain it to the audience? Because your instinct, because it's not familiar, is to turn away from it. And after trying and trying and trying to explain it, we said, don't explain it, just show it. And, you know, even in the voiceover, even when we showed it and you saw that love, even up until a few weeks ago with Oliver, we were saying, okay, but what can we say to tell them? And then finally, it came to us one day where we said, you say, there's no way to explain it. It just is. It just works. And then you see that. You see that they're each other's family. And the most important thing that you see is something that Selma brought up, and then she added to a scene in the movie, which is that it's not about two boys loving one woman or one woman loving two men. It's about the two men loving each other as much as, you know, it's a cyclical love.
No, because Elena, she's very, very smart, and she's a survivor, and she is the head of a family. She has to take over when the husband dies. She never chose this. It was all about love. She fell in love with this man, and then he died. And now she has to take over the business for her children to survive. So it's very simple. You do everything you need to do to keep them safe. If I lose my power, they're gone. So you can, you know, try to look for other women, but it's a very simple conflict. And then that's who she is. And she will stop at nothing because they've already killed her children. So it's all about business. Yes, I have to say, even if I didn't have a child, this is something that I definitely think some women are more charged than others, but we all have it, and I see like she has it strong. You are, some of us are just, that's who we are, really maternal. You can understand that really well. So I hate to bring my own experience with my child into this. It's a completely different relationship, but yes, the material instinct in me, it's perfect for this part.
You know, this story is a love story. You know, it's a love story between the boy, it's between me and them, between a mother and daughter, between us, you know, and these are two women who have everything that they could want, but nothing that they need. And the fact that they find that in the strangest place, you know, I find the mother that I never had, and she finds the daughter, and that was something that wasn't originally in the story, you know. Originally these characters were fighting with each other, and it was the two queens, you know, the two facing off, and it was something that we worked with Oliver.
And I think we are both in the wrong place at the wrong time. But in terms of our weaknesses and how we can come into a relationship in the right place at the right time, which is so strange. And I think I am surrounded by these savages, idiots, and they're all men. So to me, it's like a beautiful flower, you know, that I can share things with. And she's really precious in that time. And I'm completely fascinated with the fact that two men, and how does that work, you know? She's young, it's a different world. And I'm fascinated by her. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I felt safe that I had Oliver to take us there.
Wonderful. Yeah. Thank you very much. Lovely meeting and talking to you.